Hello friends and Trade Ideas users. This video will touch on a couple new items in the latest beta 5.6 development mode for users. So the first thing we're going to talk about is some of the new defaults that you will see on our side channel. What I've done here is I have opened new and then new channel bar, new docked channel bar, and that gives me this window here. From there, if we just go ahead and maybe pick explosive winners, all of these channels have been redesigned. The chart colors have been changed. The top list windows now have symbol plus. So remember, if you don't like symbol plus, you can right click symbol plus and turn it off. It's up to you. The races are now automatically started. They always show you Tesla and Apple to kind of give you an impression of how they are relating to where the action is. A lot of times these will just sit at the bottom. So a lot of new default windows to play with in the channel bar. And of course, if you like something, you can easily just right click it and save or share to your cloud. And you'll have a copy of either the individual scan or the entire docked channel bar. Matter of fact, if you want to just do the individual scan, go ahead and just duplicate into a free floating window. And from there, yes, you can take this individual scan and save it to your cloud. Moving on to the next feature, people who use price alerts. Price alerts are, let's go ahead and, price alerts are a great way to be alerted to the next move. You can see this one triggered, green line, and this blue line is yet to be triggered. It's going to let me know when there's a new high. Well, a lot of times when we set these price alerts, they go off after hours, and we don't like that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to set another price alert, but we're going to make sure this one doesn't go off after hours. I'm going to delete that price alert, left click, delete button. We're going to delete it, but this time we're going to do a new price alert with a new feature. Right here we have the after hours trigger button. If you find that your price alerts are triggering way too often after hours, this new feature will solve that problem for you. So anytime you set a new price alert, go ahead and uncheck trigger after hours if you do not want to be alerted after hours. It's a wonderful new feature that has been requested. Now, some other new features. We're going to go to Tools and Options. And now we have a Brokerage Plus tab. Okay. Notice in the Brokerage Plus tab in our options, we can now set our own defaults. So if you want to change anything that's a default in the Brokerage Plus window, you can now create that in this window. You can create your increments. If you want your increments to be more than one share, you can do that. So you have the ability to control, say your increments, you want them to be 500 increments, or maybe you want the order entry panel to show 100 increments. It's up to you. You can do it however you like, but it's very configurable now on the Brokerage Plus. Lastly, we also have an option to where you can create a new smart button on the right-hand side of Brokerage Plus. A menu gives you an opportunity to do that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Brokerage Plus. So here we are in the new order entry panel, and if you change any of your defaults, they will start to show up here in these smart menus. So let's take a look at the Brokerage Plus simulation panel, and you can see my increments are now currently set to 100, but I could change those to 200 in that order entry tools and options that we just looked at. So you can configure those. You can configure these buttons on the right as well. So again, this was under Tools, Options, Brokerage Plus, Order Entry tab. You can configure it however you like.